Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Taurus from the full moon until the new moon, so from the 3rd until the 17th of July. I'm going to use my Tower of Prague deck, but please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps it to grow, so I can do new readings for you. So a good shuffle, and just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So let's have a look. The first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the Sun card in the reversed position. First thing with this card, it's a major card, so there is this major issue around you, also big changes starting to take place as well. Usually the Sun card's the best card in the pack, but it's reversed, okay? The Sun is still there, but it's kind of got clouds in front of it, okay? So there is something blocking your light, or something in the way of where you are now and kind of sort of happiness. So these clouds would represent like issues, problems, people around you. There could be some toxic energy or some negative people or situations. And once they clear out the way, then that will like reveal the Sun, which was always there. The card crossing is the Empress card in the reverse position. Very much confirmation here, because both these cards are major cards, so it's this major issue around you. Again, big changes waiting to happen, okay, but something needs to be resolved first, and then you can move forward and away from this situation. The Empress reverse is very much about things have been working against you. It could be some kind of vicious cycle that you've been on. You're trying to let go and move forward, and then you kind of sort of come back to square one. What I see here is like this plant. It's in a room and it's reached the ceiling, okay? It's got nowhere else to grow, okay? So there's stagnation here. Something needs to be done, okay? Either you can put a hole in the ceiling, okay, to resolve the issue. So that's kind of keeping things the same, but trying to sort things out where you are, if you like, okay, or moving the plant somewhere else, perhaps another room. So actually completely moving away from the situation. So it's like you've got two choices. So either trying to sort it out where it is, or just completely just letting go and kind of sort of giving up on the situation. There's nothing in between, okay? It could well be that you're sat on the fence around the situation, but being sat on the fence just keeps you stuck. So in the past, coming to the present, we've got the Temperance card. That's unusual to get 3 major cards in a row here, okay? I mean, like in a usual pack of tarot, there's 22 out of 78, but in this pack, there's actually 24 majors, and there's actually 80 cards, okay? But still unusual to get 3 major cards in the first part of the reading, or the first 3 cards, okay? So again, it's very much confirmation of this major issue around you, these big changes which are taking place. I mean, the Temperance shows you weighing things up, okay? There is very much this feeling of you stepping back from the situation and gaining more clarity, okay? It's like you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees, okay? You've been stuck in the thick of it, okay? But the feeling here is of you stepping back, seeing the bigger picture, and then you can see what needs to be done, okay? There's something here about the need to take things slowly, you know, just one step at a time. So looking more forward, I've got the 9 of Swords in the reversed position. That's actually very positive, this card reversed, and even though it shows you've had a lot of sleepless nights, you've been up late at night with worries and fears, the 9 of Swords in the reversed position, it's given me like this relief, okay, this release around a situation. There's been a lot of worry, there's been a lot of frustrations, there's been a lot of fear, but the 9 of Swords shows that over the next month, yeah, that these fears are going to be released, okay? You know, there's this big kind of sort of turnaround. And also with the number 9 on the card, number 9 is about reaping the harvest. So all the time and all the effort you put into a situation is going to come back in equal measure for you. So the next card is your goal. This is what you're wanting, which is the Knight of Cups in the reverse position, okay? The Knight of Cups reverse is very much about revealing feelings, okay, but it's not happening, okay? This is kind of your goal. This is what you're wanting to happen, okay? wanting someone to express their feelings, okay, either about you or around a situation. There's a strong sense that these have been held back. But the more you can hold back, okay, the more you're going to draw out these feelings. That's what I'm getting here, okay. I get like this vision of like this river and this dam. You know, the water's building up, it's building up. So if you step back, then I sense the dam will burst, okay. The feelings will just come pouring out. They won't be able to hold back much longer. Subconsciously, I've got the Knight of Swords. It's interesting, you've got a knight here and a knight here. Okay, the Knight of Swords has given me this negative energy around you, toxic energy. I get a masculine energy here. I keep seeing like a sort of bull in a china shop. Okay, so someone who rushes into things before thinking them through, quite mindless. Okay, and it's also affecting you because I do sense that your mind is kind of sort of racing and you can't stop thinking about this person or this situation. You try to let go, but then you're kind of sort of pulled back to square one, if you like. Okay, but as I said, you know, looking forward over the next month, there is a release, there is some kind of relief around this situation. I mean, the advice here is shown by the Moon card, okay? So the Moon card is also giving me this pushing and pulling, this blowing hot and cold, these extremes, okay? This coming and going. Could well be some type of yin-yang type of connection, but the feeling here is that someone else or some situation is controlling the situation, okay? You're not in control at all. The feeling here is that you're asking someone else to choose, or you're asking the universe to choose for you. You're leaving it down to circumstances. The advice here is to take control of the situation. You know, in fact, if you kind of sort of walk away from this situation, what's yours will always come in anyhow. But also when you walk away, you take that power, okay? You become more empowered, and then people and situations will come towards you. And then you can choose whether to have them like in your life or not. Okay, you can choose yourself rather than asking someone else to choose. Completely different, like a turnaround. That's the advice. So the next card is the Six of Wands in the reversed position. Yeah, a lot has happened recently. Okay, you know, with the Sun reversed here, it is very much about this happiness turn into sadness, laughter turn into tears. You know, the Six of Wands reverse is very much about defeat being taken from the jaws of victory. Okay, something happened here. Something was said or something was done, had the effect of just bringing your whole world just crashing down. Okay, but the positive side is that you must lose the world to gain it. So quite clearly it's showing that you are going to let go of this situation. You are going to move away from this situation and then put yourself into a position of empowerment. And then that will also bring you more certainty as well. And also the ring shown on the card, also more commitment as well. But you must lose the world to gain it. So your hopes and your fears is shown by the Justice card. Okay, I mean, you are going through this transitional period. There's a lot of clouds around you. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of like frustrations. And your fear is that things, you know, aren't going to change, okay, but they are, okay. It's actually a sign of positive change. It's like being on a plane and going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. There may well be some kind of legal or official situation around you, which is going to turn out for the best. That's what I'm being given here. It's like some action which you take is going to bring things back into balance for you. So the final card is the Devil card. Okay, yes, you have been going through a dark time. Things have been difficult, but what I do sense here is that you're going to face up to your demons. Okay, you're going to face up to your inner demons, and you're going to face up to people around you. Okay, it may actually seem like it's getting worse, but things do get worse before they get better. Okay, so as you face up to things more and more and more, you become more confident within yourself, and there's a strong sense of you then breaking free. But the overall message is that you must lose the world to gain it. Thank you.